Welcome back to the channel. Monica Love here at the Love Messages. So today we're going to be doing your reading for the month of March. Now this is going to be a general reading, so it may resonate with you, it may not. If it does resonate with you, there will be a link in the description box for the extended. So in this reading, Libra, I'm going to be taking a look at past, present, and future for you. I'm going to clarify the cards and pull some advice. Okay, so your challenge here is the King of Pentacles, and what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck is the Chariot in reverse. Okay, so Libra, your challenge here is the King of Pentacles. I feel like for many of you, there is someone who is very stable who's coming into your life. Okay, it could be a Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. I feel like this person's about to make an offer to you. Okay, what you find may be challenging with this person is that, you know, you weren't really expecting this, or you may find it, for some of you, that you may find that it has been very challenging for you when it comes to your financial situation. Okay, I'm getting a bunch of different messages here. I'm not going to know until I clarify, but the two main stories I'm getting here is you find it challenging maybe to accept somebody here who's coming in, who's actually finally bringing and giving you the stability that you want, or it could be you find it difficult to obtain some sort of financial structure, some sort of financial stability here, okay? And we're gonna find out more about why the King of Pentacles is your challenge for the month of March when we clarify in a moment. Now, in the recent past, you have the Sun, the Temperance in reverse, and the Eight of Wands in reverse. I feel like in the recent past, there was a lack of communication between you and a specific person. You were waiting and waiting and waiting for this person to reach out, waiting for this person to call. They never did. And in that time frame of you waiting for this person to call, communicate, and message you, I feel like you really had to find strength within yourself to find happiness, comfort within yourself. And this really elevated your soul. It really helped you grow and learn that, you know, speaking to somebody or expecting someone to phone or communicate with you isn't necessarily what is going to bring you happiness. What is going to bring you happiness is yourself. Okay. Being happy within yourself and finding happiness within yourself was the main priority in the past, regardless of whether or not somebody here wanted to communicate. Okay. So there was a big test here in the past because someone here stopped talking or you blocked them here. For others of you, you chose to maybe block someone or stop communicating because you thought that that was the best way to find happiness within yourself. We're going to clarify and get more information. Now, in the present moment, you have the Eight of Cups, the Empress, and the Knight of Cups. So I feel like in the present moment, for many of you, you may be choosing to disconnect. You may be choosing to disconnect from something or someone here. And as a result of that, there could be a love offer that's coming in. Now, this love offer that's coming in could really potentially lead to some sort of growth here, happiness, abundance, nurturing. We're going to clarify and find out more about that for you in a moment. In the near future, you have the Queen of Wands, the Eight of Swords in reverse, and the Judgment in reverse. Somebody here is not clear 100% on, you know, how things are going to move forward with you. I feel like now you're free. You're free from something. You've released yourself from something here in the near future. But even though you've released yourself, Libra, from something here, it's like, okay, what's next? How are we moving forward? What's next here? Okay. And this could be a specific person that you're dealing with. So we're going to find out more about that when we clarify. Now, what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck, you have the Chariot, the Nine of Wands, both in reverse, the Ace of Swords upright, the Emperor, the Seven of Cups, and the Seven of Wands in reverse. Okay, so the only card that you have upright here in terms of what you don't see coming is the Ace of Swords. Somebody here wants to get clear on why things haven't moved forward between you and them, why there's a lack of stability, and why maybe in the past there was confusion or boundaries set. Okay, what you don't see coming is that by you having this conversation with this person and getting very clear on why these certain circumstances were happening within your connection, I see you being able to identify why there was a lack of stability. Okay, and I feel like somebody here wasn't certain or they kept their options open, but that's going to change. Okay, so the good news here is that if there's been confusion, if there's been uncertainty, that's going to change, and you're going to get to the bottom of why something wasn't moving forward or why something hasn't moved forward. And it's all because of a conversation that you have with a specific person here. Now, just for my 2 cents, I feel like the reason why something here hasn't moved forward is because there's somebody here was keeping their options open in the past, or they had unfinished business here in the past, and that led to a lot of closed off energy. For others of you, this is about somebody here being afraid to move forward, okay? And again, it could be because of their past, okay? But what I see here is that somebody here is dropping their guard. They've already made a decision, okay, after some sort of conflict to drop their guard. They've been able to make some sort of decision because of some sort of painful experience that they went through in the past. And now they're ready to maybe figure out what it's going to take to move forward. So I see something here changing for you. It's about to move forward for you, but you have to get clear on why something here didn't move forward in the first place in order to, recognize what needs to change in the future. Okay. So let's get into your reading and let's see what's going on. All right, let's clarify the King of Pentacles. Okay, so the King of Pentacles is clarified by the Devil, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Five of Cups. So I feel like for many of you, there's somebody here coming in to offer you support and love. For many of you, the reason why this person's coming in is because they want to work things out with you, or they want to see you happy again. There's something here about being obsessed, okay? Obsessed or in some sort of toxic situation. And for many of you, I feel like you're still getting over some sort of toxic situation that has affected your life. This could have a lot to do with a third party situation. This could have a lot to do with somebody who drinks a lot, does drugs. There's somebody here who's very toxic. A lot of you have been working or, planning on working to, there's something here about forgetting about someone, disconnecting from something here that's been extremely toxic for you. And as a result of that, a lot of you are attracting someone here who's finally stable, who can give you what you need. But you don't see this person as being somebody here who can bring you that, because you're still very much focused on, whatever happened to you in the past. And although you're working through that, Libra, a lot of you don't recognize that this person who is coming into your life is helping you do that. Okay. So your biggest challenge here is about shifting your perspective on maybe how you see things and how you can shift your perspective from going from maybe a negative experience to really planning to move towards a more positive experience. Okay. So this is what I see. Somebody is coming in. Question is, are you open to that? All right. Now let's talk about the recent past. Let's clarify the Eight of Wands in the recent past. So the Eight of Wands is clarified by the Three of Cups. You have the Queen of Swords and the Three of Wands. So I'm really strongly getting here in the recent past for many of you, there was this conversation you tried to have with someone here from the past. You tried to have a conversation about reconciling, coming back together, working on things, moving to the next level. Even though you tried to maybe work on things with this person, it didn't really help the situation. There still was a lack of communication, a lack of really getting to this point of being able to move things forward. And like I said before, I feel like you had to go through this because a lot of you had to learn how to be happy on your own, or you had to learn how to turn a negative situation into a positive situation. And you had to do that very quickly because there was something here that you thought was going to work out that didn't work out for you in the past. Okay. So it led to a lot of enlightenment. It led to maybe a spiritual awakening that happened for many of you here in the recent past. Now, in the present moment, I feel like for many of you, you are walking away or you have walked away from some sort of connection or relationship that's not emotionally sustainable. Okay. What do I mean by emotionally not sustainable? I mean, this person couldn't give you the emotional love and support that you needed. They were disconnected anyways. A lot of you wanted to, grow and move forward, and that's why you walked away. Now, as a result of you walking away or disconnecting from this over, I would say the last 8 months, okay, 8 months, 8 weeks, 8 days, take it as it resonates. There's a new love that's coming in or a new opportunity that's coming in. It could be a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. I'm also getting maybe a Taurus. Okay, so I'm going to clarify the Knight of Cups. We're going to see who this person is that may be coming in. But first, I want to clarify the Eight of Cups. What is this Eight of Cups all about for Libra in the present moment? So the Eight of Cups is clarified by the Queen of Pentacles. You have the Nine of Swords and the Empress. So I feel like in the present moment for many of you, like I said, you have found it very difficult to walk away from someone, okay? Long-term commitment, long-term connection. But a lot of you chose to walk away from this because it's time for you to grow. It's time for you to really move on and give your love and your support to somebody who really wants that from you. So big transitions happening for many of you in the present moment. Tell me more about the Knight of Cups. Who is this person that's coming into Libra's life in the present moment? So the Knight of Cups is clarified by the King of Pentacles. You have the Six of Wands and the Star. So in the present moment, I'm really strongly getting for many of you, there's something here about someone who is coming in. And it's interesting, right? Because I intuitively picked up on that. You have the King of Pentacles here, which is your challenge. King of Pentacles. And then you got the King of Pentacles in the present moment. So what does that mean? It means that whoever this person that is coming in, first of all, they're coming in casually. They're not coming on too hard, too strong. But this person has big intentions, might I add. They got big intentions. Whoever this person is, they see themselves being successful with you in the future. They see themselves being with you. They see themselves bringing stability to you. And it's all because you took the risk of disconnecting from somebody who couldn't give you that. And that was the hardest thing for you to do, right? So for many of you, there's a big period of growth that's happening for you in the present moment. It's a big, big, big period of growth. Empress is also not an easy card to deal with because the Empress is the mother and she is the one that bears the child for 9 months. So one thing you have to keep in mind here, Libra, is that, you know, Rome wasn't built in one day. Okay. Things in life aren't just built in one day like that. And especially if it's a strong, stable connection, it is going to take time for you to get comfortable with this person. It's going to take time for, you know, you and this person to grow. And I think that's something here that you need to consider, especially after you've walked away from somebody here that really devastated you. Okay. So one thing I can say to you in the present moment is that whoever this person is that's coming into your life, or, you know, if you haven't met this person yet, they have a lot of potential. And they're helping you overcome something here that you've released yourself from, okay? That really led to a lot of toxicity. Now, in the near future, like I said, you're going to be finally releasing yourself, finally, from something here that's held you back for quite some time. And we're going to clarify and see how this may lead to things moving forward for you. Let's clarify the Judgment in reverse in the near future for Libra. So the Judgment in reverse is clarified by the Seven of Wands, the Knight of Swords, and the Two of Wands. So what I see you doing in the near future is, a lot of you don't know why you're doing this, but you're starting to really come to this point of, instead of pushing things away or pushing people away like you maybe have been doing, you're starting to confront why you're doing that. You don't completely understand, understand, and overstand why you're doing what you're doing, but it's a process. I'm really strongly getting in the near future, you're going to be going through a process. And there's something here about, I don't know how to say this to you, Libra, but you've been under a spell, or you've been in this place of feeling depressed, or you've been feeling stagnant, but that's changing in the near future. As the seasons start to change and spring starts to come in, you start to release yourself, and you know, you start to recognize in yourself, you know, I am the captain of my own ship. I can determine which way I want to go in my life, which path I want to take, how I want to move forward, how I don't want to move forward. So you start to take action here, even though you don't really overstand why you're doing it. It's something that you're being called to do. And there's something here about you choosing which path you want to take in your life. This is very spiritual energy, by the way, in the near future. Tell me more about the Queen of Wands. What does Libra need to know here about the Queen of Wands in the near future? I feel like you are the Queen of Wands here. You could be, you could have a Leo placement very strong in your chart, or fire energy very strong in your chart, like Sagittarius. It could be a rising Sagittarius. So the Queen of Wands is clarified by the Ace of Cups, the Tower, and the Three of Pentacles. A lot of you are really determining what it's going to take to have new love. You're one of the signs out of all the signs that I've done for the March readings that has new love coming in. Most of the other signs have reconciliations, but for you, there is no reconciliation. You're moving on to something new here, okay? But you're also recognizing that something within you, Libra, okay? And I'm always going to go back to you, because it's not always about the other person. It's about you. I do these readings for you. So I feel like in the near future, something in your life is breaking down. And it's not a bad thing. It's actually you making room for this new love. It's like you saying to yourself, you're communicating with yourself, you know what? This is what I need to let go. This is what doesn't serve me anymore. This is what I don't need anymore. And guess what's happening? Not only are you making room for this new love, but you're releasing yourself. Finally, you're releasing yourself. And that's actually what's been holding you back. Chariot in reverse. That's what's actually been holding you back. Tell me more about the Eight of Swords in reverse for Libra in the near future. Okay, so the Eight of Swords in reverse is clarified by the Four of Wands. You have the Two of Pentacles and the Death. So this indecisiveness about you wanting a relationship, wanting love, not wanting it, I don't know, maybe we'll see what happens. No, that's coming to an end because you're now able to say, wow, I let go of something within myself that was actually holding me back. You may not realize this, okay? And you may not agree with what I'm about to say, but you've actually been the one holding yourself back. You've been the one holding yourself back, not anybody else, you. Okay. And you finally come to terms with that. And that's why you release this and you are, able to finally move forward the way that you want to. Okay. So let's get some advice for you. Beautiful reading. What is the advice? The advice here for you is the Justice, the Page of Wands, and the King of Wands. In order for you to have a brand new beginning, Libra, the best thing for you to do is to set something right here, okay, within yourself, within other people. If you have unfinished business or something here that wasn't resolved, maybe a court proceeding, divorce, whatever the case may be, you have to close and wrap something up, okay, with the Justice card here, meaning, completely bring something here back into balance within yourself. Because even though you want to have a new beginning, it is going to require you to be communicative. It's going to require you to plan. It's going to require you to take action, but you have to be in this energy of the King of Wands. The King of Wands is, yes, of course, very passionate, knows what they want, but they're also very stable. So there's something here in your life that needs to be brought back into balance. It could be anything. Apply it to your situation. Once you bring the situation back into balance and you really get it back to the place of stability where it needs to be, that's when things are going to open up for you and you're going to be able to move forward the way that you want to, okay? So Libra, this is what I have for you. I hope this reading helped. Thanks so much for tuning in and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.